takes us to the punch.
All right, Lorenzo, congrats. Another successful title defense. Two-weight world champion. How did it feel tonight in there?
Honestly, I'm in the zone. I was in the best shape of my life for this fight. I pushed myself. I knew Chris Camozzi would bring it. I was prepared to go all the rounds. I was prepared to win by a knockout. It just didn't matter where this fight went. I was going to press the pace. I was going to prove to the world why I'm the best.
It was a tactical fight at times. You spent a lot of time in the clinch. It took you a while with his body weight, with his size, to figure him out in the clinch, right?
Yeah, well, in the clinch, it's important to try to calm down when the other person is trying to press. And the bare knuckle rules state that if a fighter's hands come together or if there's a period of inactivity, that the referee has to release. So I was able to trick Camozzi into forcing the referee to split and then sometimes not kind of half clinching and then hitting a couple punches and then clinching again. So it was a game of chess, and I'm actually a great chess player.
What went through your mind when you heard split decision and then you waited for it? What were you thinking at that moment?
Well, you know, we're not, I've never been a hometown guy. We've never actually fought in Jacksonville, Florida, so I've never been a hometown guy. When I hear split decision, I think about the robbery that happened to Elvin Brito when he lost to Palomino, lost his championship to a horrible decision in another guy's home. We put it all on the line when we go somewhere else to fight, and we often are fighting the judges, the crowd, and the person we're fighting. And it would have been a horrible misjustice to take the championship from me, knowing how hard I fight, how hard I train, how much I've sacrificed to be here.
Now, Elvin was talking to you between the rounds. What did he say to you?
Kick his mother. Nah, Elvin's very cerebral. He's very focused. He's telling me to stick with it, stay with him. He's telling me I'm hurting him, because sometimes when you hit a guy, you can't really see their mental state, but Elvin can see. He has amazing eyes. My father has amazing eyes. They're watching this guy, and they're seeing that I'm giving them trouble, even if I'm not so sure. They're my eyes.
You got a little emotional after the fight, right? You talked about your whole trajectory, like that you didn't get the respect in the organizations that Chris Camozzi got, right? Tell us a little more about that.
Well, you know, sometimes we don't necessarily look the part that the company wants to brand as their favorite or that they think the people would like to see. But we often forget that this is the fight game. And if you're a good fighter and if you have passion, you should get the shot, regardless of how you look, regardless of the target demographic. And I may not have been the target demographic for those shows that hired Chris Camozzi instead of me, but as you can see, I'm the best in the world.
What makes you such a dominant force in this game?
My heart and my will to fight, my will to live. My family is here by my side. They have me no matter what. And it just comes to mind, Chris Camozzi had said in one of his interviews, he said he's willing to die to get this championship belt. And I'm willing to kill.
Is there a lot of respect now for him as well? We just saw you hugging each other.
Yeah, I mean, anybody who can stand in there 5 rounds and bang with me is a man. Regardless of what I may have thought of him before, he's a man. And like they say, it was a split decision. I didn't see it that way, but somebody did. And maybe we'll get back in there for a rematch.
And not just the most dominant force in the game, but the walkout tonight. That was a special show you gave everybody.
Don't you call this a regular jam. I'm going to rock this land. I'm going to take this itty-bitty world by storm, and I'm just getting warm.
Talk to us about that idea and that performance.
Well, people don't know that LL Cool J's great-great-grandfather was the first black bare knuckle champion, and he was denied his world title belt due to race at the time. So me and my family and the Ikikata and some of my family, we reached out to LL Cool J and we gave him the Police Gazette World Diamond Belt in honor of his ancestors that won it long before I did, almost 120 years before I did. And it was just amazing to find out that somebody had been here before, treaded this water before, and I'm sitting here with the belt. So I gave it to him for safekeeping. And it just made me want to bring it all back around to perform his Mama Said Knock You Out. If you listen to the lyrics, it's like he wrote the song about me, but he wrote it back in the 80s and the 90s. Yeah.
Now, you told everybody right now in the post-fight press conference you want to go for the 3rd division. Is that your next target?
Well, like I said, I don't have a target trajectory. I'm just here. and BKFC has done an amazing job promoting the show. And whoever unlucky soul that they write a name on the contract beside mine, bring your best. I will live. I will kill. I will die before I quit. Understand that. Ain't no champ unless I say so. My name is Lorenzo the Juggernaut Hunt. This is Bare Knuckle News, and no one beats me to the punch.